again, I'm just repeating that process that we used earlier. Just laying the unspun fiber over the spinning fiber. And now I'm going to give myself a foot or so of finer, tighter fiber. So you can hear it in the wheel. I know it's very soft, but
Hello everyone. I am running a bath because there's no time. There's no time in my days, so it's hard to talk to you. Anyway, day started out getting the kids to school. I drove Jax halfway and then just kept on going to Leesburg, where I went to Five Below. I was hoping to get some good presents plus stocking stuffers, but it was just stocking stuffers this time. Just didn't have any good stuff. I was like hoping for t-shirts and stuff for Jax, but I didn't see anything good. But we got stocking stuffers, and then I didn't want to go home and then just have to turn around and go to Common Threads right away. So I went over to Starbucks, got a coffee, put it into my reusable cup so I could have it throughout Common Threads. I ate a little piece of coffee cake, but it was so busy in there. I was in this tiny little table in the middle of the room right where the line is, so everybody was like standing like 2 inches away from me in line. It was really annoying. I ran over to Michael's because it was in the same parking lot, and I need a knitting needle, but of course they had none. They have a tiny needle section and it was all empty. So I bought a ball of yarn in the colors that match Sebastian's teacher's classroom. I already used it once to make a pumpkin for her, which she loves. So I'm going to make something for Christmas. Checking up my bath. But it's so loud, I got to be out here. Then I left there and headed to Common Threads. I was like 5 minutes late, but it's not a big deal. We did have a special guest presenting spinning yarn and stuff, which was very interesting. She was still waiting and some people came in even later, but I was focused on, I swear I just saw a flash of light. I was focused on getting those 2 blankets done. The colorful one only needed a tag sewn on, but the pink and purple one I needed to go around the border like 3 or 4 more times and sew the tag on. So I was able to do that and watch what she was doing and ask questions and stuff. But when at the end, she was offering to let everybody try drop spindle spinning. I think that's what it was called. And I passed on that because I had to go around 1 more time and sew those tags on. And I finished like 5 minutes past when Common Threads ends. So that was good. I made it. The blankets are released to be donated. But I will miss the colorful one. It was really pretty and it was so warm. I need more blankets on me this winter. But then I came home and ate lunch, and then Sebastian got home right away. I get home a little later than I do for the lunch shift on Common Threads Day because it goes to 1:30 instead of 1. So there's no time in between. Did homework with him. He did it really fast. Props to him. And then went up to work. My bath has been really cold lately, so I just turned on the hot. It's already switching to cold water, so now I will just monitor the temperature to make sure it gets to a good temperature and turn it off before it gets cold. But yeah, I needed to work, but I had told Dan yesterday that at 1:30 when I got home, or when Sebastian got home, we could transfer all of our cellular devices over to a new plan. He was getting a discount through Verizon because at one point his company was owned by Verizon, but they sold it off and now it's like Yahoo. So they gave them an extension for the discount, but that's done. So he's switching us. We're still using Verizon's network, but a different company. So he did his already, and last night I was like, I don't want to start it right before bed. My watch is my alarm clock. Let's do it tomorrow afternoon. So I had to write to work and say I can't get to my computer right now, but hopefully I'll get to you the status that I promised. Sorry, we're going into the noisy zone. You know what? I'm gonna stop this for now because if I let too much more in, it might get too cold. I'd rather it be hot, and I add. So, did Sebastian's watch first. I have to be there because he doesn't have a phone, so it runs through mine for a lot of the settings. And then we did my phone, and the watch is kind of like just a tagged on to mine since I do have a phone. And it all went well. The most annoying thing is Verizon locks you out of your account once you move your phone number away. So Danny got locked out last night, and he's the account owner. But luckily, since I've been dealing with the watches and tech support, I did make an account for mine. Before, I didn't have any access. Like, you have to set that up. Just because you have a phone number doesn't mean you have a password and stuff. So I did have access, and he was able to get in through my access to go ahead and do everything we needed to do for Sebastian and me. And then when we were done mine, it still showed my watch as this only device still on the Verizon account, though it said not registered. And we're like, oh, well, maybe you'll be able to get in. Like, all our old bills are there. I guess he subscribed to Netflix and Disney through that because of the discounts. But he only made it through canceling the Netflix and switching that over before it woke up and locked me out too. So no, we don't have any access to that. Fun. Just gonna have to call tech support to get the Disney Plus moved out. But then I worked until dinner time, and we decided to go get Mexican food. Just got back, gonna take a bath, and then everybody needs some pants. So I am going to do a mixed load. Usually I'll do like Jackson's clothes or Sebastian's clothes. We're going to do a mixed load of whatever everybody needs after I get out of the bath, because I can put that in the dryer. It only takes about a half an hour in the wash, and then it'll be done by the time I get to bed usually. So I can put out my clothes for tomorrow, and tomorrow is a school day for me. I will be at school working. So yeah, that's my update. I'm gonna get in the bath. I just figured I would take that time while it was filling to update you. Hi, I gotta say goodnight now. It is just about 10. I was in there for a little while with Sebastian while he was falling asleep and stayed for about a half an hour after, but I didn't get to film a goodnight earlier because Danny's trying to fix Sebastian's watch. Everything works except he can't receive calls. He can make them. He can get text messages. So he was on tech support after dinner. I needed his watch. He needed my phone. So yeah, we got him back, and I had to dive straight into bedtime. We watched a few Pokemon opening videos, some dog videos, and I've been doing like BBC Earth little shorts, learning about an animal every day. So yeah, I'm just gonna say goodnight. I need to put the clothes in the dryer because I need to wear some of that stuff, and I need them. All right, good night everyone. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget